my head, I'm like, man, just go ahead and say that I got it so I get to the end zone and start crumping. Like, y'all do y'all little
Is
thing
that
with
what you
Todd
did?
selling. I crump. Yeah.
They ain't show
I
it.
crumped in the
I
end
don't know
zone.
they
Like,
showed it.
I didn't see no crump video.
bro, I'm in the end zone like this. Like, like I'm crumping in the end zone, bro.
What's up, guys? It's the St. Brown Brothers. We're back with another episode. You already know who it is. It's me, my brother EQ. Today we got a great interview with one of my teammates, Terion Arnold. You guys know Terion. He can talk. He had some amazing stories, Alabama stories, draft stories. So make sure you guys stay and tune in for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page and wherever you get your podcasts. Hit that bell to get notifications on all things St. Brown Pod related. And don't forget to cop some merch. That's only if you really fuck with us. Cop some St. Brown Podcast merch. We revamped it. We got some good, nice shirts for you guys. So make sure you guys hit the links in the description and cop some merch. But yeah, talking about, some football.
Let's jump right into it, man. Vikings at Lions. You guys just close game. Just lost to the Vikings at home. Tough game to watch, man. As a fan. Like, what was your guys' reaction and feelings on the sidelines or after and during?
It was tough. I feel like they had a pretty good game plan on defense for us, for our offense. I feel like we should have executed better. We didn't execute well enough to win that game. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I don't think we deserve to win that game, even if just the way the whole thing went. They played better than us. We had too many mistakes on offense, too many penalties. I think we just hurt ourselves too much all game, and we can't. I feel like we put our defense in some tough situations. So I feel like for us as an offense, we just gotta, we got the players. Obviously, we just gotta all, be on the same page, more consistent as an offense. I think that's big for us right now. I feel like we come out first drive, we score right away. We went for our fourth down, but we scored first drive, so we're feeling great. And then after that, I feel like things just kind of went downhill. We never got in a rhythm again. And so I think for us, it's just making sure we're staying on schedule, on track, not getting in third and longs, second and longs, because that just bleeds into third downs and whatnot. So staying on track, not having, pre-snap penalties. Even me, I think I had one in that game. I got to be better for my team. That second down ball that I dropped, I got to catch that one. So just as a team, I feel like as an offense especially, we got to be better. And it starts now. Make the corrections, and we're going to move on to Washington next week. But we just got to be better than offense.
Yeah, I would say just watching it on TV, it looked like it was really just penalties and pass protection. So I think you guys got to just make in-game adjustments faster. When it comes to pass protection. You guys had a chance to win that game. It's just penalties and pass pro for the most part, but you guys will bounce back, I'm sure of it. But the NFC North is looking really tight right now. I think it's like everyone's within one game. Packers just lost to the Panthers, so even though you guys lost, they lost too. Yeah, look, 3-5. Yeah,
everyone's above 500 or 500 and above, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So I think
everyone's within one game. So it's a tough division.
It's the toughest division or best division, I think, record-wise in the NFL. Going back to that Packers game, did you watch that game?
When you guys were on defense, I would go on my phone and watch Red Zone TV, Red Zone, NFL Red Zone. But when you guys were on offense, I would just watch you guys. But so I caught a few of the plays, but just off Red Zone. I would say just the Panthers had a costly mistake on one touchdowns, a celebration penalty, and then the dude missed the PAT. And then the Packers ended up scoring, but even the Panthers ended up winning the game, but that could have cost them. That shit was crazy.
I didn't think they were playing at the same time as us, so I couldn't watch the game. But I'm just glad. I'm glad the Panthers won. Anytime another team beats the Packers, the Bears, the Vikings, I'm excited. So, although we lost, which sucks, Packers lost, Bears won, which was
they should have lost low key. They should have. They should have won. And then it got to where they should lose, and then they end up winning. It was I don't know, the onside kick, scoring again, that was.
They got the onside kick?
The Bengals did, yeah, and they scored again.
Okay.
that's why I did that. And then like 20, 30 seconds left, no timeouts, and they am scoring. That's crazy. Yeah. So really, the few shaky games. Panthers low-key sneaky. I don't know if they're good or just better than people expect. I don't know, but they're sneaky winning some games here. It's just the NFL has been crazy this year, to say the least. You know, a lot of teams.
I feel like it's been the tightest, especially the NFC. I feel like it's the tightest it's been this deep into the season that it has in a while. So
yeah, it's gonna come down. I feel like it's gonna come down in NFC North to like the last 3 games. Like usually, you play divisional games at the very end. You know, like who's your last game? Do you know?
Last game I think is the Bears.
Yeah, it's gonna be a divisional game at the very end usually. So it's gonna come down to those games. Most likely, more than likely. Like last year, even though it didn't come down to it, it came down for the first seed. It was you and Vikings for the first seed. Yeah. So it's gonna come down to that shit, man. Winter games.
You watch that Rams Saints game? Obviously the Rams won.
Yeah.
Loki blew him out, but your boy Devontae is going crazy right now.
Yeah,
I watched some
touchdowns.
Of it.
Yeah.
He scored twice again. I think he has 8 touchdowns on the season, most by all our receivers.
Yeah, you're second with 7, huh?
Yeah, he just passed me. Shout out Devontae. He's been killing it, especially in the red zone. I feel like anytime I get to the red zone, it's like, bro, it's the fade or something else. Like,
yeah,
I'm guarding the fade first, and then the things he needs to with slants. Like, fuck. Usually to have some help inside, but Devontae's killing. I think he has 111 career receiving touchdowns, the most by any active player in the NFL right now. Do you think he's the best receiver out of his generation? You say Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill. Do you think he's the best out of all those guys?
Out of all those guys that you just named, I would say he is the best. I would say Tyreek is a close second. Could be interchangeable depending on, your preference, but I would say complete overall, I would say Devontae is the best, Tyreek is good too.
Tyreek has been killing it. Yeah, I feel like the years, Tyreek's hurt now, but the years that Tyreek's had, he almost had 2,000, I feel like 2 years in a row, something crazy. Tyreek was on a crazy run, but the amount that Devontae's scoring at, all those guys are good though. Mike Evans, like 1,000 yards in 10 straight seasons or something crazy. D-Hop, Tyreek, Stephon Diggs. Diggs is balling too. I don't know if you saw that game. That game was pretty nuts. Drake went crazy. Diggs is balling
Drake
out.
Went dumb. Yeah,
Patriots look good. Like those receivers are all really, really good. So I'm happy for Devontae. That I feel like last year when he was on the Jets, Raiders, and he got traded to the Jets, it was just like watching him. I love watching Tay play. Watching him was like, I feel like they were never on the same page. There was always something going on. But now I feel like him and Stafford, they're clicking. He's scoring. The Rams are winning. So I'm happy. I'm happy for Devontae, man.
Yeah, but talking about Drake London, he went dumb.
3 touchdowns. They all looked like all Moss touchdowns.
And then he had like another deep Moss, like in the midfield, like 50-yard catch, or a 30-yard catch, like crazy, something crazy. Yeah,
one-hander on my boy Carlton. Carlton's like, he's out of bounds. I'm like, Carlton, think he's in.
Yeah, bro. He went. Yeah, he snaps.
And they still lost. I think they're a kicker, bro.
They missed the PAT. Yes.
Crazy. Like, but they tied it?
We're tied up. This year is a year of the missed field goals, blocked field goals. It's crazy how many.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
So you really underestimate how important the kicker is. Also your game, blocked fucking field goals.
Yeah, what happened? I still haven't seen it.
Bro, just through the A gaps. Dude, just through the A gaps, hands up. My bro, that changed the whole game too.
Was it a low kick or was it a?
How far was it? I forget.
I think it was 40, maybe 40 yards.
Maybe it could have been a little higher, but I don't know whose fault it was. I'm just saying, just in general.
Since I've been here in Detroit, that's the first time our kick's ever been blocked.
Bro, and that would have been a tied game up, right?
No, that would have put us down 4.
7, down 4.
Yeah.
Oh. But what a fucking just momentum swing, bro. I was like, no fucking way, bro. No way was I ever thinking it's going to be a fucking blocked field goal. And he's money, too, your kicker. He's money.
Yeah.
I was just...
Fuck. And then, yeah, that shit just...
That just fucking irritated me, yeah. But there's a lot of trades going on during the trade deadline right now. Did you see some of those?
I did. I think the craziest one to me was Sauce Gardner to the Colts. They just signed him.
Robbery.
They just signed him to, I think, a massive contract, one of the highest paid, if not the highest paid corner, I think, in the league.
Yeah.
And they trade him. I feel like, I don't know, the Jets might be on some rebuild type thing because they've
been rebuilding for years.
Nah, on some official rebuild. They just
Officially,
They just traded their highest paid defender, or both, probably two of the highest paid guys. Quinnen Williams is going to the Cowboys. They got 3 first round picks out of all that.
Yep, 3, a good receiver.
They got A.D. Mitchell from the Colts.
A second round pick too. So 3 first round picks, a second round pick. The Jets are officially in rebuild mode.
And the Colts are officially trying to win a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. If I was the Colts, I'm doing what the Rams did. Putting every eggs, well, it's too late now, but all the eggs should be in this basket to win this year. You have a great team, great coach. You guys are winning games. It's now or never. Not saying it's gonna be never, but it's now or never for this year. You really got to go for it,
A receiver that you played with, Rashid Shaheed, I love his game.
Me too.
Got traded to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith-Njigba has been going crazy. They add Shaheed.
They're going to be dangerous. And their OC was
nasty.
And their OC was with us in the
Clint Kubiak?
Yeah. So he knows Shaheed, bro, it's going to be dangerous.
And Cup is coming back too.
Yeah. And Darnold's fucking slinging it.
Right. And their defense is playing nice. Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks.
Bro.
What's their record?
That NFC, what is that? NFC, what's that? That division is nice. That division is nice. Rams, Niners,
yeah, that is
Cardinals and the Seahawks. It's a pretty good division.
Yeah. They just whooped the Commanders, huh?
Yeah. They just did.
Sheesh. Yeah, they might, and they got, but Shaheed is a big play, deep merchant. He could really one play.
He's sliding,
and he's a punt returner. What? Yes, he's fast as fuck.
Yeah, he's nutty. Is it too late to say not the Bills, the Chiefs are in panic mode? They're 5-4. They just lost the Bills.
I mean, I won't say panic mode, but how it is when you're on a winning program, because you guys have been winning for the last couple of years. That every time you lose a game, that week is more locked in. It's intense. You feel pressure from the coaches. It's just you expect to win. So whenever you lose, the leaders over there probably are just make sure everything is right. Locker room's clean. There's no bullshit going on anywhere. They're top to bottom, just fucking locked in. So whoever they're playing next, or they have a bye week, but whoever they play next, they're gonna be locked in.
Yeah, they're gonna get the best version of the Chiefs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been a crazy year so far in the NFL, I would say. Would never expected the teams to be good that are good.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Next week, you guys are away, at the Commanders. They beat you guys last year in the playoffs, so maybe a little animosity, a little revenge game for you guys. You guys were number 1 seed that came in and beat you guys. So are you guys looking forward to come back? Because I remember the Niners lost to the Eagles in the NFC Championship, and next year they were ready and they whooped the Eagles. They came in just locked in. Debo and them went dumb on them. Are you guys trying to go stupid on the Commanders?
I mean, we're trying to win every game, especially.
I know, but
the game that we just come off a loss. So this is a must win for us, especially it's a NFC opponent, so it counts a little more. But every game, it's just another week for us. Never played at Washington, so it's gonna be my first time there. I'm excited to play there, but they're a good team. I know they have some injuries, but at the end of the day, I think they have a great coach, Coach Quinn. I feel like they play hard on defense. They fly around. So we'll be ready. Obviously we got to put the work in this week, prepare for them. It starts on Wednesday for us in the meeting room. We got to be locked in, but I mean, I think it's going to be a good game. I feel like, they got guys out there that play hard. I think they've only won, they're 3-6, I think. So they have, nothing to lose. They're going to come out blazing. Firing on all cylinders, because I mean, for them, it's they went to the NFC Championship last year. They're 3-6 now. I know guys in their team are pissed off, so they're gonna come out ready. We got to come out ready. It's gonna be a good game. Another big game that I don't know if I can watch it if we're playing at the same time, but Patriots versus the Bucks. Patriots at Bucks. Both 2 lost teams. This might have big implications later on in the season. What do you think about that game?
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think I've watched a full Patriots game. I only catch highlights, so like, it's just the fact that I'm looking at their record right now says 7-2 is crazy to me. But I just know the Bucks are good, but I just don't know how good the Patriots are. So, I mean, obviously for the NFC, you need the Patriots to win this, or not need, but want or prefer the Patriots to win. But it's for sure going to be a good game, and hopefully, I could watch that if it's not at the same time as your game. So we'll see what happens with that. That's definitely a game I want to see. And then also, Eagles are playing the Packers. That might be a good game too. Could be big for the NFC later on in the year to see who what record shakes out, because right now your division is tight, so you need the Eagles to kind of win this. Not need, I keep saying need, but want. But that's gonna be a good game as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Also, the Eagles have Jair. I forgot about that. They traded for Jair, so Jair's playing against the Packers. I don't know if he's gonna be actually playing, but he'll be on the Eagles. We'll see.
I'll be rooting for the Eagles. I'll just say that.
That's throw it out there. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Today we got a very special guest, a guest that is a proud member of the Crimson Tide. First round pick. We were supposed to have him on last year, but we'll get into that later. He just got his first pick, so we're gonna get into that right away. Terion Arnold, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. It's been long overdue in my opinion, but hey, you had some stuff. Your agent said you couldn't come on. You didn't. I don't know what it was going on, but you're here, so that's all that matters. You got your first pick. I know we've been talking about that for a while. How do you feel? Are you excited? Walk me through it. Like, for me, it was a pretty crazy first pick.
To be honest, in my head, you already know how it is. You come up to me like, I think this has been for like however many games we done played. You come up to me before every game and be like, I need you one. And I tell you every game, like, I got you, Saint. So, I mean, just this right here, bro, it's a whole crazy, like this is crazy. Walking you through it, in my head, like, the day before, or like that night or whatever, bro, I had a dream, like, and I never had this dream. I don't even dream. So I had a dream that I caught a pick. So when I had the dream, in my head, I'm like, dang, I don't even dream. But like the dream went like I caught a pick and I had jumped the curl route. And like this the next day or whatever. So when this happened, I'm talking to my pops before the game, talking to my granddad before the game. This like at like 9:00 in the morning or whatever. I say, man, pops, I wasn't even gonna tell nobody this, but I had a dream I caught a pick. He like, and I mean you might catch it. But I was gonna keep this to myself, but I told him I was like, man, if I catch a pick this game, bro, as bad as I want to keep the game ball, bro, I'm gonna give it to Kyrie, little brother, man. Like that's what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm like, man, I'm gonna give it to Kyrie, little brother. My pops say, man, you know what? As you just took yourself out of it, watch. Like you gonna catch a pick today. Like you gonna catch one. So with that, like when it happened, because the play before that, like I think we had like whatever drive. I don't know if it was like the exact play before, but we had a pick, and then like had got called back for like illegal touching or whatever. So like Addison had ran like a deep route. I'm like, dang, boy, I ain't been out here in 2 games. But I'm tired. Like you know how it is, but like you just in your head, you like, man, play for the man beside you. So when I see the cut split, I treat everything kind of like it's like I like the blessing of me being able to practice against like you, JMO, Leave, like going up against y'all, like the league is like repetitive. So I even think in my head like, man, like when Saint take this little cut split, man, like sometimes he be inserting, but sometimes if he ain't that close, he finna run a route. So I was finna get off. Then in my head, I'm like, nah, I'm gonna press it. So you know how it is, like he kind of like took an inside release, and then when he take the inside release, I feel him get ready to lean on me. And when he leaned on me to come out his break, kind of like beat me out the break. But in my head, I'm thinking like, man, just run. I'm talking to myself. I'm like, dig. And then when I seen like his hand right there, like, I'm instantly thinking like, I'm finna grab this. Like when I grab it, like I'm like, oh shoot. All I hear is like, I forgot who it was. I think it might have been Hart, but he was like, man, I think he got it. I said, nah, I got this bill. I got this bill. I'm like, I got it. Like, you talking about something, I think. Yeah, Hart right there. He like, I think he got it. I think he got it. I'm like, I got this bill. And then, Enzo come in with this Thor type of strength. He like, grab it, TA, grab it, TA, grab it, TA. I'm like, nah, I got it. So, like, when I get up right there, in my head, I'm like, man, bro, Ty go to the receiver. Like, bro, I'm like, man, Ty always gets to the receiver. But then as I'm watching the play, I'm like, oh, nah, this is me. Like, this is me. And then it caught me off guard, bro, because, like, you know how Meek is, bro. And I always tell Meek this, like, bro, Meek eyes, like, he got, like, movie eyes. So, like, he come up to me, he say, like, you know how Meek is. He like,
he does.
son, but that's a crazy first pick, boy. That's a crazy first pick. I'm like, yeah, man, yeah, like that's crazy. So in my head, I'm like, man, just go ahead and say that I got it, so I get to the end zone and start crumping. Like, y'all,
Did you crump?
look.
Is that what you did?
Selling. I crump. Yeah,
they ain't show
I
it.
crump in the end zone. Like,
I didn't see no crump video,
bro. It's bro. When y'all, however you want to do it, if you go to Twitter or whatever, pull it up, bro. Go, bro. I'm in the end zone like this, like, like I'm crumping.
That's
in
your
the end
first
zone,
celly you had in mind was a crump. TA, like out of all the celebrations you can do, you did a crump.
Well, first of all, be for real. My that wasn't my first pick. That was the first one that counted.
That was your first pick.
That was the first one that counted. The one that I caught versus the Bears, like I was like,
that one didn't count. That's
okay,
like me. That's like me scoring a touchdown and it gets called back. Like that's not my touchdown then.
Yeah.
It's not your touchdown, but you said that was the first celly that you had in mind. Like, I had already did the first celly that I had.
What was the first celly?
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I was like, thank you, God. Like, I had already did that. Like, you feel me? Like,
so in your mind, this is like your second pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
Hey, why do all DBs wear green mouthpieces? Like, what's that about?
Well, I don't know why all of them wear it, but mine started back in college. Like, college at Bama. My head, I'm just like, man, we on that slime. Like,
was BB wearing a green mouthpiece in Alabama too?
In college, yeah.
So you got
green mouthpiece? No. If you want to take it that far, then
I'm just saying, who started it? Like,
I don't really know who started it. Like, it just.
That means it wasn't
happened.
you. If you started, you would know it was you.
Nah. I won't even know. I won't even take credit for that. I won't say I set up started, but like,
okay.
Back at Bama, I remember like me and Kool-Aid used to wear them, and then like nobody noticed, but like we had like Bo, I think it was like Bo Scarborough, whatever his name is, like Bo. Shout out to Bo. That's he a cool dude, but like he rubbed me the wrong way. Like he had came back. He had came back after we something had
shout out to Bo.
happened.
He rubbed me the wrong way.
Nah, he did. Cause like we cool now. But like when he came back to Bama, we was all in the weight room, and we was in the weight room. You could tell like Coach Sabin or somebody had him come and talk to us. And when he came and talked to us, he like, y'all over here at Bama, y'all wearing green mouthpieces. We ain't green. Like in my head, I'm like, you gonna be direct. Like it's only 3 people that wear green mouthpieces. Like say it. Like go ahead and be direct. And then after that, that's when I like gained respect for Bryce, because we had one in the locker room. Bryce was like, man, we all wearing green mouthpieces this week. I was like, I bet I'm on that. Like your quarterback said I'm on that. So yeah.
Okay.
But you guys came off a tough loss against the Vikings. Like, well, how's the defense feel, after that game? Like, I think you guys played pretty well, in my opinion. Like, you guys stepped up a little bit. So how's it feel like just not, as a team, you guys lost? Like, what's the vibe like for the defense?
Man, it's one of those things where, like, you just think about, like, all the plays that could have been made. And even for me, like, I look at it as far as, like, yeah, I had my first pick, but even that play in the red zone, like with Justin Jefferson when I had the PBU, I'm like, if I'm able to get kind of like my elbow right here, I could have jumped that. Like, that's another opportunity for the offense to, be over there and be able to, like, convert points. And it's like one of those things with our team, like, we just going through, like, those trials and tribulations and being tested. But at the same time, we growing together as a team. Like, the vibe on the defensive end is the same. Like, hey, we got to go harder. We got to play harder. And like we're growing together, and I feel like it's only making us stronger. So
I agree. I feel like we're a tight group compared to some other teams that I've heard.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So you got your first.
Like who?
I don't know. I just heard stories about other teams. Other players that were in Detroit that are on different teams. I I miss Detroit. Like they were tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the Bengals.
No.
Okay.
You get your first pick last week. You said you should have had. you got one called back versus the Bears, but a lot of people don't know you probably would have had your first pick actually versus the Bengals, but Kirby stole it. Did you tell Kirby anything after this play?
You know, I didn't say nothing, but like even that play it like right here when this happened, bro. Like that's why you see me kind of like jump back because like I didn't even see Kirby jump right there and take it. I thought like Jamar had jumped in front of me and took the ball. So,
like, so you were spooked, like
you thought you got mossed, like damn.
Yeah. In my head, I'm like, no way, bro. Like, no way. But like when I seen Kirby running with it though, I really ain't care. Like in my head, I'm like, dang, I just gotta go and high point the ball. You know, we came to the sidelines. Kirby was like, bro, like if I would have known that was you right there, I would have let you catch it.
Nah, he's lying. Kirby's taking that shit every time.
I was like, Kirby, it's all good, bro. Like, next time we in that situation, I just know, bro, I'm gonna go there and head tap you.
Yeah. So he's been hurt. You guys have had a lot of injuries on your team on the defense. Relax. Who has stepped up and really should be getting more attention than they're getting, like on the defensive side, like since you guys have so many injuries, Who'd you say?
Definitely that Tampa Bay game. Those guys who stepped up as far as like Nick, Alec, Art, Amit, my boy Rock, and like those guys. But who's
your safety that got against Tampa Bay that got first play got rocked by the running back? This was like first defensive play. That was crazy.
First of all, that boy. First of all, my boy Hallett is a gamer. You can ask Saint, that boy make plays. That boy make plays now.
Then now it's like, this is his first play on defense. Boom! Oh shit!
I'm not gonna lie, like that was a crazy first play though. Like that
I don't remember that.
Nah, it happened.
Like, on him. He's like not on him, but like he's like, yeah, he's a specialist guy. Like his first defensive snap.
Yeah, I be hating when commentators do. Like, I wish when the commentator got to talking crazy, like you could just pull up their tape. What you would have did? Like, you feel me? Like unless it's somebody like Tom Brady, other guys like that. But like, be for real, bro. Some of them guys that be up there, you be like, fam, you wasn't that back in the day, bro. Like you wasn't that.
They're doing their job though. Like they have to do their job, just like you have to,
Nah, you have to do your job, but you don't have to get up there and say, "Oh man, he's a special teamer." Nah. You could just say, "Oh man, wake up call, man. We're looking forward to continue to see how he plays." Like you feel me? It's other ways to go about that right there.
I guess.
Yeah.
That's like, you feel me? That's like your first play. It's a screen pass and you drop it. Oh man, all pro St. Brown. His head isn't in it today. I wonder what he did last night. Like, you feel me?
That's OD. Like.
But that's how they be. That's how they be.
I mean, I feel like they just trying to make stories. Like,
they're trying to keep people engaged. But it's
like you can't be a boring broadcaster, bro, or whatever.
Yeah,
announcer.
But you also don't have to be an announcer that does too much. Like,
but they're not doing too much. It's like it was just I thought it was funny because like. It was his first play ever. Boom.
Yeah, but what does him being a special teamer have to do with him getting stiff arm?
Oh, he did get stiff arm too. That was later.
I'm telling you. Well, first of all, hold on.
I forgot about that. That was later.
First of all, that happens to all of it. That happened to me 2 days ago. Like when I got stiff arm, 27 from the Vikings. And I got pancaked. When I got pancaked by the dude, like he.
I feel like as a corner, like okay, like you're not. Yeah, your team wants you to make tackles, but like that's not your number one job. Like a safety, you got to be able to take them.
Yeah, but that's the league norm though. But if you play for the Lions, like that's what
he's not used to that, huh? He's not used to that.
No, I am used to that. I thought the Lions weren't about that.
We're different.
Nah, we definitely are though.
I don't see a lot of crack replacement going on. That's what I was wondering.
You don't really see a lot of crack replacement because the safety normally kicks them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you feel me? Okay. Like you know who our safeties are. Like I mean, all you gotta do is go rewind the tape. Like BB.
I just never see no corners making tackles. I was wondering why.
I mean, you really don't see them making tackles because the ball doesn't really get out to us. Yeah. Pursuit drill.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure you're used to that in practice, but
No, because I'm like, my girlfriend's watching a lot of Lions games right now. Like, and I'm trying to explain her the game.
Yeah.
And she's like, so I'm explaining to her like, literally, she knows nothing about football. She's foreign. So I'm like, okay, I'm on an offense. Their job is to move the ball and score a touchdown. And she's like, is he on the field now? I'm like, no, this is defense. Their job is to stop the ball. And she's like, well, they're not stopping anything. This was like a couple games ago. I'm like, no. They got injuries right now. They got injuries, but like damn.
It's actually,
like,
no.
That's her like perspective as a girl that doesn't know shit about football. Like they're just moving the ball. Not last game, but this is like a couple games ago.
Nah,
So
I
was
feel
like,
that though because
yeah.
it's actually crazy. Because my girl, the Chiefs game was going on. I say, dang man, like, bro, they finna take a shot. I'm like, man, they finna take a shot. Come on, come on. She say, I got alcohol on the sidelines. I said, what? Like, but I couldn't, I couldn't really get mad because in my head I'm like, nah. When I say they finna take a shot, I mean like they finna throw the ball deep. And she like,
take a shot. That's funny as hell.
Bro, football's really complicated. If you try to explain to someone that doesn't know about football, it's like,
yeah, that's just crazy.
It's a pretty complicated sport. I'm like,
nah, it is though.
I'm like, okay, they got 3 downs. The Lions usually take 4 downs. She's like, what's a down? I'm like, every time they snap the ball. She's like, what's snapping the ball? I'm like, okay, every time.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Now you.
No,
see,
but she's foreign.
She's foreign.
Yeah, she's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't know shit about football, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's you talking about some football is complicated, but that right there, that's not common. That's common sense. Like,
babe, what do you think about the Lions defense?
Does she speak English?
Come here.
She does.
Come here. She does.
My name probably like Europa.
He said your name is Europa. I don't know. That's probably your name. It's close, Luciana.
See?
I'm like, what do you think about the Lions defense? She's like, nah, but you guys playing better.
She's trolling OD right now. Trolling, get on camera.
Get on camera.
Good.
Get on camera. She's scared. Did you guys hear that?
No. What'd she say?
She's like, every time I'm watching the Lions play, the offense comes on, they do really good, and then defense comes on, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she's watching, but that has not been the case recently.
No. Yeah, recently, no. This last game, I promise you, is you guys lost because of penalties and pass pro. I was so frustrated, bro.
But we'll get into
Tell me this. Like, as a DB, you're watching offense, like, just like fucking penalties, sacks. You're probably like, fuck. Like, right? Like, I was so frustrated watching that shit. You gotta be honest. Like,
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm like really, really honest. But like stuff like that, when that be happening, bro, in my head, I just be thinking like, damn, bro, like somebody gotta make a play. And that's how I be.
Y'all could have killed them, bro. If you.
But you gotta think about it like this, bro. That go all the way back to Saint, though, bro. We just gotta go out there and play complimentary football. But like, you gotta think about the flow of the game, bro. Like, you guys
got momentum too. Like, you guys got it for a minute, and then you guys had it.
Yeah, but the thing is too, though, like, you gotta think. People always looking at offense. Like, in my head, I'm like, if I'm on the field, boy, it's more opportunity for me to make a play. So that's how I be thinking. I be like, hey, like.
I feel like defensive players always think about, like, they feel like offense gets all the love. They be trying to take it from us.
Man, bro, in my head, I'm like, shit, hey, we on the field. I'm finna make a play. I don't know how you think, but
why'd you choose to play DB? Like, if you like, I feel like you have a personality of like an offensive player. No, you can catch.
Oh no, I ain't gonna like a catch.
Most DBs play DB because they realize, like, damn.
Brother,
why'd you choose DB?
Listen here, brother. I can catch. I can cook. I can clean. I can hoop. I can rap. I can do it all.
You can hoop.
Oh, can I? I can hoop for real.
Yes, scholarships?
Yeah. Alabama football and basketball.
So they recruited you to play what? Football or basketball?
Both.
But like mainly, you think you could have went pro?
Yeah. Could you go to the league in basketball?
Well, my first basketball practice at Alabama, it was kind of like one of those things where it was like, this different. Like JD Davison, he was there. JD was like, I think he was like the #1 point guard in my class. Stupid bounce. I mean, he came down between the legs, 360. Me, I'm doing between the legs, but I'm like, yeah, this.
So you knew then it was over. Like, let me just take it from.
I didn't know it was over. I just knew I was in football season, so I was like, after football season over, I'm gonna come try it again. And then after that, the basketball coach, shout out my boy, Coach Hodge. He at USF right now. He tried to get my scholarship changed to a basketball scholarship, and Coach Sabin found out about that. Coach Sabin called me in the office. He said, like, that's when I ain't have my respect then. So he didn't even call me by my name. He was like, A12. I'm telling you how it's gonna go. Like, and that was
What'd
that.
What'd he say?
He was like, I heard about what's going on. When it's football season, you're in football season. When basketball time comes, then you can go to basketball. Because he found out I was going to basketball and football practice. But I was like, in my head, I'm like, Coach, I don't know the playbook. I'm not finna get on the field. Like, just let me go hoop, man. Let me find some type of light in my life right now. Like, tired of going out here and lining up, and you telling me when J-Mo run a stop and go, I got to bite on the double move. Let me go out here and hoop. Like, just let me go out here and hoop.
So you couldn't hoop, or you didn't want to hoop in college. You decided to play football. You're from Tallahassee, though. And I had one of my buddies in college from Orlando, and I had some guys from Miami, too. And the dudes from Miami said, if you're not from Miami, you're basically not from Florida. So you're from Tallahassee.
I'm from the capital of Florida.
But, like,
I agree with them. A lot of people say, like, if you're not from South Florida, like,
it's like you're watered down. Like,
yeah, you're like don't even claim Florida. Like, they do say
I'm from where Florida State was at.
So what are you trying to say about Florida State?
I'm trying to say, like, don't sit up here and tell me, like, I'm not from Florida when I'm from.
No, I think you're from Florida, but I'm saying your own.
Your own people, like the people from Miami said that.
No, saying those are your friends. I don't know those guys.
I'm just saying that's what
what I'm telling you is I don't know those guys.
What was it like growing up in Tallahassee? Is what I asked you.
Man, it was amazing for me. Like, I stayed with my grandparents. I got one of those stories where, like, growing up, my granddad always told me, like, you got to be different. I ain't do what everybody did. Now, my dad wasn't no bodybuilder. Like, my dad wasn't putting baby oil on, flexing in front of people. Like, nah, my granddad was on the roof. So I knew in my head, like, I ain't want to be a roofer. Like, I love you to death, Pop, but I gotta find some way to make it work, man. So just like my experience growing up, I think, like, I got the chance to live through different lives. Cause, like, with my mom, just seeing it as far as, like, being a single mother and just struggling, me and my siblings, and kind of, like, moving around and stuff. But then my grandparents having the type of stability and knowing what it was like to, like, be disciplined, switching high schools, going to a different high school where, like, before I left my first high school, my mom went in there. She was like, yeah, he going to a new school. My coach was like, well, I mean, he'll never get recruited over there. And then, like, 6 months later, Coach Sabin walking through the door. And, you could tell, like, being from Tallahassee, it was big news because, like, it was breaking news. They was like, breaking news, Coach Sabin has went to John Paul to see, and it was like, who that black boy at John Paul? So then, like, at my school, when coaches and stuff, they text you or whatever, they'll be like, how are y'all high school games? I'd be like, man, my high school games standing room only. They'll be like, nah, for real, it's going over like that. Then they come to the game and they ain't know that we ain't had no bleachers. Like, I told you it was standing room only. So that's how it was for me.
So why'd you choose Alabama over Florida State?
I wanted to go to Florida State, but they had just fired Willie Taggart. So when they had just fired Willie Taggart, Coach Norvell, his recruiting pitch to me was, I haven't had the job for 24 hours, and you see where I'm at. You the first person I ever came to see. And, like, Florida State, I didn't feel disrespected by them, but, like, they was my 28th offer.
All right.
I remember it vividly. Florida State was my 28th offer. And then the game that I went to, and, like, I knew they was great to offer me, my car got towed. So my uncle was like, dang, man, this how you treat hometown? Like, born and raised, live 15 minutes away. This how you do us? And, like, that just kind of aligned with me. And I didn't even put Florida State in my top 5. Not my top 5, but my top 3. It was Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. So, like, but, like, the thing that did it for me with Alabama, like, I think at first I wanted to go to, like, if I would have had, like, visits, because I was a COVID, like, I came out of COVID 21, so I didn't have no official visits. I think if I would have had official visits, I might have went to Georgia.
Really?
Yeah, I think I might have went.
So you low-key like Georgia, like
that Georgia? Nah, I had like Georgia and I had like Kirby, but Coach Saban got me because, like, number one, he never lied to me during recruiting, and then you could tell, like, he never tried to sell me a dream. Like, he always told me, like, yeah, man, best players are gonna play. And then, like, we used to just be sitting on the phone talking or whatever. And, he do this little thing. Like, I remember when because I played safety in high school. I ain't play corner. So and actually not going back, saying I was a wide receiver too. Like, started off as a 4-star wide receiver. Then
what weren't you?
I couldn't
do everything.
I couldn't fly. So
okay.
Yeah. But back then, I ain't had no quarterback in high school, so I think that's why I wanted to play receiver. I thought I was gonna be like the next, just watching highlights and stuff. I was watching Calvin Ridley. I thought I was gonna be the next C-Red.
Yeah. So I know
he's cold in high school.
I know you have a really close relationship with Sabin, I think is what you said. But I heard you're even closer with his wife. Is that true?
Yeah, Miss Terion, that's my dog.
How'd that come about?
Came about when I during Thanksgiving, I had went to their house, and when I went to their house, like we started playing rummy. She taught me how to play.
Ooh.
Wait, Rummy Cup?
I'll
You know how to
teach
play
you.
Rummy?
Not really. But I was
Okay.
just, like,
I was about to say,
you know,
oh shit on you.
first of all, it ain't nothing for me to kind of wind it back. 'Cause I ain't played in so long.
That's
But,
all we
like,
play.
yeah, she was explaining it to me. Then, like, when she started explaining to me, I was like, dang, like this game actually kind of fire.
Right.
So then, like,
Yeah.
after that, she just started telling me all them stories, and like, you know how I am. Like, my personality is like, I talk a lot, but I really like am very observant, and I like to listen. Like, when she just started telling me all these stories, even as far as like how her and Coach Sabin met, all the places they had been before. In my head, I'm like, dang, like Miss Terry, you know, they be talking about Coach Saban, but boy, you been holding it down from the jump. Like, boy, you a real one. Like, so just sitting around talking to them, it was a different outlook. Because you gotta think, like, it's one of those things where like Coach Saban is in front and, you know, he gets like the media and the attention, but like back at home, you really got a solid person that you can lean on no matter what. And like that's like kind of what I admired about her. And then like the next year, something had ended up happening. Not something ended up happening, but you know, the situation with Henry Ruggs. And when that ended up going down, she had ended up telling me, Terion, I think you should read this book. And when she gave me the book, I said, dang, Miss Terry, you know, it's a couple pages like missing out of the book. And she was like, that's because I sent those pages to Henry. And, you know, Henry was in prison. So when she sent it to him, I'm like, dang, bro, even like with him getting in this trouble and stuff, like she never changed. Like she's still solid. Like when they say just as far as you gonna look after people, treat people with respect and do them how they're supposed to do, like she was always that. So then after that, I started going over to their house and Coach Saban, like all the freshmen, he had take them tubing. But this time it was me, Kool-Aid, um, Jermaine Burton, and it was a couple other people. That's all I can remember. But we went tubing. Like she was driving the boat all crazy and stuff. And I remember I had flipped off. And when I flipped off, they let Cool take the wheel. So when Cool would take the wheel, all I see is the boat just coming towards me like this. And in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna just give it to God, man. This it for me. So then when she had snatched the wheel, she snatched the wheel. She was like, give me that. And she snatched the wheel and turned. I'm like, dang, boy, like I really rock with Miss Terry, man. Like she a good person.
That's cool.
That's good.
So you went to Bama with a few of your teammates, right? Like Jameer, Brian Bench, and who else? J-Mo?
Brian who?
Brian Branch.
You heard him say that?
I said Bench, huh? Fuck.
Yeah.
I was gonna say BB,
Nah.
but I don't know if people knew who that was. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro.
Nah, yeah. BB.
What was your first impression of those guys? Like when you got there, like was J-Mo around you? Like
Well,
Taking you up top?
like double moves, stop and go?
okay, here we go.
I'm just asking, like,
When
was
I-
he?
No.
Oh.
When I first, I got a story about that, boy. You said with my first impression of all those guys. Can I, you know?
Yeah, my bad.
I didn't know if this was you or my show. Like,
Go
you feel
ahead.
me? I'm the guest. So when I first got to Bama, you know, the first person I ever met was J-Mo. J-Mo, he was on the elevator. He had his phone in his hand. I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? He like, nah, J-Mo. Like, he didn't say nothing to me. He was like, just go like that. So then after that, we ended up having tutoring or whatever, and it was like a couple of the guys in the indoor working out, and I had went there. It was me, my former teammate Devontae Smith, and my boy Ree, Long Live Ree. We go in there. It was BB working out, Malachi Moore, who played for the Jets, and my boy Christian Story. We get in there and we just like we just talking, trying to get a feel. BB, it was either BB or Malachi. They say, "Damn, y'all too good to work out." Like, keep in mind, it's fresh out them boy winning the natty. But then when we hop in the drill, like on TV, you know, like when you see it, you like, dang, bro, like them boys really just played in the natty. And then when you get up there and you working out, like my first impression of BB, like I always tell them like I ain't know BB was like that small. Like when I first seen him. Cause like, you know, on TV, like, you know, the TV weight add an extra 10 pounds to you. And me being in high school, like, I wasn't really used to that. So like I always tell them all the time, I'd be like, dang, bro, it's crazy like to see how you is now. But like when I first met you, like it's really like a full circle moment. Like I like seen it. But after we worked out or whatever, I kind of knew like what the standard was then. And then we had 7-on-7 like within the next couple of days. And this one ain't nobody know who J-Mo was. So when I get out there, you know, my freshman in my freshman class, I'm with the threes. J-Mo with the threes. Man, J-Mo get out there. The play was like flex 11 invert, bro. That's basically cover one. Man, I'm the corner over. I'm in slot. They tell us in slot, don't back up. Coach Saban wants you to get 6 yards, and he wants you to scooch. Boy, Jamo, in college they call it a chop ball, but in the league he ran a slot fade. Man, Jamo ran right by me. When he ran right by me, like that was the first time in my life I had ever been ran by, like for real. Cause like growing up, I didn't really go to camps and stuff like that. So, like when people say you really in competition with everybody around the world, I didn't know nothing about Jamo. So when he ran by me in my head, I'm like, brother, fast. It's just a different type of speed. So then camp started going on or whatever. They ended up moving Jamo up. Like nobody know this story. Like Jamo caught a shallow cross, and he was with the ones. When he caught a shallow cross, it was like 3 people that had the angle, and he outran the angle. He was in the indoor. When he outran the angle, kind of like how you score, how you do. He threw the ball up. You could see the coaches, like the coaches sitting behind the glass. They like this. They looking like, and in my head, I'm back there too. I'm like, it almost was like everybody on the team knew, like, I ain't gonna lie, boy, we got us one. Like we got us one. Like we knew who he was before he had became that, and like even how his personality is now, like he always been that. It wasn't like one of the people where like how you'll be like, dang, he got on and he changed. Like man, he always been like that. Like,
Right.
always.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You said BB was small. Like who's a better hooper?
Me.
You? He has scholarships too, no? I think he has scholarships too to play basketball.
I didn't know that. I mean, when me and BB hoop, bro, like kind of like it's like tackle football. Like when like Saint ain't do it. Saint ain't do it this year, but like when we had all went and hoop, like had it like a layup. Kirby had like tackled me. I said, Kirby, that's a foul. He said, nah, you just gotta get tougher. Like, man, I ain't playing with you no more, man. And then like BB one of them people, like I done seen BB real deal like drop. Like I tell him, I done seen BB get the cooking. Like even when we played 2-on-2, it was a series where BB came down because he quick. Like he came down real quick, and then he did his little reach in layup. Then he did his little step back 3. He hit it, but after that, like knew what time it was. Like man, let me get the ball. Let me go in my Jordan mode. See, Saint ain't seen me hoop. Like
You're
I
not
told Saint,
you
like,
can't hoop like that,
bro.
bro.
If I see Saint, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm putting Saint in the rim.
Have you hooped with Amik?
Yeah.
What'd you think of Amik's game? Because I've seen Amik hoop.
Nah, Amik 5. Like Amik 5.
So you better
like,
than Amik?
Yeah. Like what? When me and Amik hoop, like we had our battles. Like I had came down, did a little quick little in and out crossover. I laid it up, but then as soon as he got the ball, like when I scored, I said, "Yeah, Meek, where you at?" As soon as he got the ball, he came right back down and came back in and out because Meek, like he got a hezzy and he can shoot. So you got to respect.
He can hoop.
Yeah, Meek can hoop.
He's not bad, and he can low-key jump too.
Yeah, I mean the fact that Saint just said he not bad, I don't know who Saint think he is. You think he's Scottie Pippen or something?
Amik isn't bad, bro. For a football player, like
Saint, who are you?
Like Hendon Hooker can hoop.
That's what they say. I
play with him. Like he can hoop. Quintez Cephas can hoop. Like those are, I feel like football players that can hoop. But if you're not like a hooper, I'm not gonna say you can hoop. Like
it's a couple, bro. It's a couple players in the league who can hoop too. Like Keon Coleman can hoop. Garrett Wilson can hoop. Bryce Young. Bro, Bryce
that's what I heard.
Real.
I heard Bryce can hoop.
Bryce can hoop, like hoop.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's take it to 2024. You get drafted to the Lions in Green Bay. Oh no. You get drafted to the Lions. In
Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah. I mean, but they traded up to get you. Like, what was your reaction when you get drafted to Detroit? They were on the rise, or were they already good? Was this the year you guys went to the NFC Championship?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you guys were already good. Never mind. So you're probably excited, huh? Like.
Nah, in my head, like when I had my top 30 in Detroit. Like when I had my top 30 in Detroit, get off the plane, I come to the building, but you gotta think you in your head, like you're not saying like, yeah, I'm better than, but like I know Detroit got the 28th pick in the draft. I don't think I'm going there. I don't think I'm going there. So when I had got here, everything was good. The hospitality was good, and I still remember it like Shep. It's crazy. He the DC now. Like Shep was in the room. He like it was me. Ennis was on my visit with me, and I think it was Mikey and like Chris Abrams-Drain. Actually, I don't even know if Ennis was up, but I know it was Mikey for sure who played for the Commanders. I know Chris Abrams-Drain played for the Broncos. Shep was like, man, who better out of all y'all? I'm like, man, me. And then like that's when AG was the DC at the time, so AG had pulled me in his office and he just started like we just started talking ball or whatever. And he was like, I'm telling you right now, man, like, if we had the opportunity to draft you, we gonna draft you. In my head, I'm like, man, coach, man, I'd have heard this from every team I done went to, man. Like, okay. Like, all right. And then I had a meeting with Brad and Dan. And it took me back, like taking it back to the combine when I had my visit with them. When I walked in the room, Dan was sitting down. So when Dan stood up, I'm like, oh shit. God damn. So like, you know, I dab him up or whatever. And like sitting down, like you could just feel like the aura. Like in my head, I'm like, I just feel like a bear behind me, bro. Like
what was your first impression of Detroit? Because I know you're from down south. So I'm from California. I had no, my impression of Detroit were maybe a little different than yours. What was your first impression? Like you first get to Detroit, boom.
well, my first impression was the visit.
I'm saying like as a city.
Oh, when I first seen the city, like downtown and stuff, you gotta think they was chanting my name. So I'm like, dang, bro, like, but it's hard. Like this hard. And you know, y'all had like y'all didn't, I don't know if y'all didn't announce the pick, but y'all did like the thing before the draft or whatever. And like before that day, Nicole had texted me. She like, man, just talk to the Lions. Like, Brad, I'm talking to Brad. Like, what if you go to Detroit? In my head, I'm like, man, Nicole, they got the 28th pick in the draft, man. Like, you keep talking about what if I go to Detroit? And then, you know, like when you get to the draft, my draft was different because they took like 6 quarterbacks in the top 10 pick. So it was an offensive draft. The first defensive player didn't get drafted to the 15th pick. So as I'm just sitting there going through the draft, I'm like, dang, bro, like, dang, put my glasses on. And you know, like when you in the green room, like, before, like if they think you finna go to a team, the cameras come to you. Like the cameras had came to me with the Falcons, the 8th overall pick. Then they had came to me with the Broncos. Then they had came to me with the Colts, and they had just kept coming. So in my head, I'm like, bro, can y'all just stop showing me, bro? Like, golly, like it's really a suspenseful thing, but like your emotions everywhere, you really don't know where you're going. So then I just look up on the board. You gotta think I seen like Packers. My mom, she like, you go to Green Bay. I'm like, man, if I go to Green Bay, man, golly, man, like I ain't trying to go there. I'm like, man, you know, God bless you to go, you know, to get drafted, to be in these opportunities. I'm like, man, Mom, I ain't trying to go there. So then after that, phone start ringing. When the phone start ringing, you just, like, I seen the area code. I seen 313. Like I seen Detroit. All you hear is Terion. I'm like, yes, coach. Like, yes. And like he like, man, we're gonna let you talk to Sheila, our owner, man. We drafting you. And like it was just like surreal for me, bro. Like, I'm like, dang, bro, like I'm being drafted to Detroit and I'm in the city of Detroit. But it really didn't hit me till I walked out there on that stage. And then just like for the city to embrace me and stuff. And that's why I said, like, I was like, I'm home. And then I had took the mic from the lady. Like, I still apologize to this day. Like, I just felt it. I felt like I was in a movie. Like, this is what I needed to do.
Wait. She was mid speech or what? Like you just snatched it?
She was kind of like, she said, Terion, you know, you're addressing the city of Detroit. What do you have to say? And she had the mic like this, and I was like, I'm home.
Okay.
I ain't just grabbed the mic from the lady, but she like,
I'm
she kind of
home.
offered. Yeah, I'm home. And she's like, so what do you have to say to the fans? I'm like, man, Detroit, man, y'all got a star. I'm gonna help y'all win a Super Bowl. And you know, I still believe it. I got it written, so like, I see it every day.
Okay. What was your welcome to the NFL moment? Like what was your first like time you're like, damn, I'm really in the league right now? You know, like what was that moment for you?
When I lined up, when we were doing like walkthroughs and stuff during OTAs. When we was doing walkthroughs, I was like going through it and stuff. I'm with the ones, and then after that, we go into like the fast period or whatever. So we was going into like offense versus defense. And when we go into that, I jog to the sidelines because I'm thinking in my head, like, you know, I don't really know the plays. I'm gonna kind of get familiar with the offense and stuff. And then like coach was like, "Zero, where you going?" I'm like, "What you mean, coach? Like I got to see somebody else do it in front of me. Like I don't know the plays." And then when they had told me to get back out there, like, dang, like I'm out here. And then just seeing like JG under center, and then like, cause being at Bama and stuff, I didn't really watch like NFL football. So like I was just focused kind of like on college. Like I was actually finna go back to college because like Saint know, like I'm real young. Like me, like I'm think everybody on the team older than me still now. Like I'm still the youngest on the team. I think so. Yeah, because Talib, I'm still the youngest on the team. So with that, like when I get out there, like it ain't really hit until we was actually going through that. And then I would say like my first real deal, like welcome to the NFL moment. I had a couple I had one good practice, like one really, really good practice. I'm in practice, I'm strapping Saint. I'm strapping him. Oh my God, bro! I'm strapping him, bro.
Really?
Saint had tried to run he tried to run
When was this? Your
he
rookie
was
year?
inside. Yeah, my rookie year. He was inside in the
Oh,
slot.
I'm unlocked him real quick. He's
Listen,
I'm
listen,
just trying to hear.
listen. He was inside in the slot, and when he was and this is the thing too. Like this is what I learned about the NFL. Like in college, normally if somebody get in the slot, like you don't go and travel with them in the slot. Like in the league, you gotta think we play man. You like nah, you gonna get in the slot too. So it was like Laporta at 1 or whatever. I get in the slot with Saint playing like outside leverage or whatever, and he didn't even like I don't they call it like option routes or whatever, but he was just doing a lot in the route. JG tried to throw it so I get the pass break up. When I get the pass break up, you can tell I'm young. Like I done turn around, like I'm going like this. I'm like, dang, like I could do this. So then after that, they came back to me the next play. He ran whatever route this is right here. Gave me an outside release, and then he tried to cut across my face, and then he tried to take it back up, and then like JG tried to throw the ball, but like the ball was overthrown. And like those
It's
two plays,
OTAs?
yeah, it's OTAs.
I don't. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
okay.
remember.
Well, yeah, that happened.
Two in a row.
Listen,
Shaky. Little shaky.
If you want E,
yeah.
when that happened, you already know I'm back at home. My homeboy like, man, how you doing up there? I'm like, man, I'm up there, man. Me and Saint, man, we going at it. How that
Yeah.
they like y'all going at it. I'm like, yeah, man, like we going at it. This what I do. Like this what I do. But then after that, bro, as Dan is like real big on situations. So he gave us like a situation.
Oh yeah.
Man. Okay then.
I remember that day. But it wasn't 2 in a row. It was just one.
Bro. It was 2 in a row.
No,
it
I
was 2 in a
remember
row.
that route.
I had a PBU on the first one. The second route, he overthrew you. Like he overthrew you. I didn't say I went out there and locked you up. I said I was strapping you. Like okay.
What was the situations?
The situation was like y'all had like probably like 10 seconds to score or whatever, and then that's when you came at 1. And when you lined up at 1, Saint like spray release. He digging. Where it cut across my face. I seen the ball thrown. JG catch it, and you could tell Saint was hot because like we was going out. This is how you could tell he was hot. Because normally if Saint do stuff, like he'd catch the ball, he caught the ball, and he threw the ball up. Like he threw it up. Like,
I mean, it was to win the game. Like I just threw it up silly.
Nah.
That situation.
I know him. He was angry. He was hot.
Yeah, he was mad.
I just threw it up.
Mad. Nah, he was mad. He threw the ball up. So then, like when he threw the ball up, I felt like in my head, I'm like, dang, bro, like, but the league really will humble you. Like I almost felt like I was in a movie. I waited for everybody to leave the field, and I'm still out there just imagining the play. I'm like, dang, man, like, gotta get my get back. That's all I was thinking about.
Bro,
nigga really thought he was in a movie. He's really like
he always, this nigga Terion always says, I feel like I was in a movie.
I did, bro. That's how my life be, bro. I felt like I was in a movie.
I could just picture him on the field just by himself, like fuck.
Bro, I was on the field like with my head.
Main character syndrome, just like fuck.
like almost like the thing where like this was the turning point of his life. This turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like he's just like you think he in a sports movie.
Nah, Terion, you gotta tell him that story you told me last year about Justin Jefferson, bro. Where you said I felt like it was in a movie when we played him at Minnesota, bro.
Yeah.
It's another movie.
Yeah,
bro, this shit is hilarious.
Yeah, when we played him, it was like the end of the game or whatever. So when it's the end of the game, they tried to like throw the ball, and the ball like we thought the time had expired. So when we thought the time had expired, Jets he had took off his helmet. He dapped us up. Like when he dapped us up, I'm like, dang, bro, all right, we done won. Refs, they like break it up or whatever. And if you go back and look at the game, like we thought the game was over, then the ref said it was like 3 seconds or like 1 second on the clock or whatever. After that, ref said more time on the clock. Took his helmet, and before he took his helmet, he looked at us. He like, it ain't over yet, and he put his helmet back on. like when he put his helmet back on, he go back over there. In my head, I'm like, bro, if he go out here and catch a Hail Mary or like some crazy happen, bro, I'm gonna be like, damn, bro. Like he looked at us, he said it ain't over yet. Like that felt like I was in a movie for real. Like he went from saying like, man, you know, good game or whatever, and then like he looked like it ain't over yet. And like put his helmet back on.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, you're stupid. Well, you being from down south, obviously the weather is way warmer. You get to Detroit, and I don't know, have you been around snow before you got to Detroit?
Nah, that was my first time seeing snow.
So you get to Detroit, you see snow for the first time. You like the snow? Do you fuck with it? Do you hate it? Like, be honest.
I am from Florida, bro. I am not supposed to be in this right here. Man, the gas station trying to get gas. But what in the world? Take me back home, man. Detroit, I love y'all. I love playing for the Lions. But, bro, I need to go in the house. I like the snow, but I don't like the cold. Like, I'm used to just being able to throw on one jacket, call it a day. And I got to a point, man, I wasn't going nowhere but the facility and going home. Like, and then when I was driving and my car had almost slid off the road, they talking about like the black ice or whatever. I'm like, man, here we go. Then like when I was coming home from practice, it was like a snowstorm. It had got so bad like I couldn't even drive no more. So like when the blizzard just going, all that's going on in my head, like, man, I love the city of Detroit, man, but this ain't really for me, bro. Like I don't do cold at all. Like when it's cold, I'm staying in the crib, bro. Like if we had our stadium outdoors, like when we play Chicago, bro, that game right, that's gonna be crazy, bro. I don't like the cold.
I feel like defense is easier than offense, though. You just gotta hit it. We gotta catch the ball. We gotta hold on to the rock. Like it's way harder.
Yeah, but at the same time though, you gotta think when you got all these type of hand mittens and all
So do
these
you.
warmers and stuff. Yeah, but it's different, bro. You know, y'all get a different type of treatment. Like we had
if defensive players, they always have some versus the offense. Like, they feel
bro,
like
y'all
special everything. You know, more this, more that. What you mean,
bro?
We have the same equipment, bro.
Brother, they just put a rule in that says we can't punch the ball. Like what?
Okay, that's different. Like
wait, what?
They just put the rule, bro. They put the rule in that said, man, you can't, like, they saying, like, if somebody running or whatever, you could punch the ball, but if you miss the punch and you accidentally punch them, like, yeah, if you accidentally miss and punch somebody pass, like, you gonna throw a flag? Come on, man.
That's crazy. That's
y'all
recently?
boys get everything. Yeah, they just did it like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, they want to see the offense score. I don't blame them. It makes the game more fun.
Yeah, it does. But I like going out there and BTA. You want to go out there and really feel like you're really strapping somebody.
BTA.
Defensive guys just like, they think offense gets everything. It's funny.
They should just played offense. Y'all should have just played offense.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
I did play offense.
You had a choice. You chose to play DB.
Yeah.
I chose to play DB, but at the same time, like you saying, like you should have just played offense, like it could be something like right now. Actually, let me ask you this: so, like, if me and you,
I feel like you're athletic enough to play offense.
If we did one-on-ones right now, you think like if roles reverse, you think you could guard me?
Yes.
You know you couldn't guard me.
Yes, I'm letting you go deep. You can't track it, like.
Saint.
I'm gonna let you go deep.
You gonna let him say that?
One of those over the shoulders is gonna be.
Saint, I'm gonna take the ball.
I'm just gonna sit low hip, like.
Saint, I'm gonna head tap you.
No.
And if you the way that JG be throwing the ball, if you think you're gonna sit low hip, I'm gonna catch the ball with one hand just like this, and I'm gonna look at you and say, "Dumbass," and I'm gonna throw the ball at you like that. I might just throw it at you.
This nigga is stupid.
Bro, every DB thinks they can play wide out, and every DB has the same personality.
No, that's not.
So
that's
you guys are like the same person.
No, you
it's
can
crazy.
ask Saint right now. No, bro, I could play wide out. I could play wide out. I could run routes.
You should have played wide out.
So you could play wide out, but tell me about the clip you posted of you falling down the stairs. You got no coordination. What's that about?
No, first of all, brother, I fell down the stairs because I was on the phone with my granddad.
I've never done that on the phone. Like
was that staged? I asked myself, did he actually fall? Because like you don't slide that far. Like
because he's uncoordinated. You can't play wide out.
You got to think I'm mid slide. Like when I fell right there, I'm like, I might as well just go ahead. You feel me? And I looked back right there because I was still on the phone with my granddad. Feel me? Like you talking about no coordination? Like
everything. It's not just that. There's another clip. Like there's just a lot of slipping going on.
Bro. Like you ain't head top for nobody, bro.
That's the cleats. That's the cleats.
Shaky. I don't know.
And you know, y'all have those same type of moments. Y'all just don't do that. I laugh at it. You know, y'all have those same type of moments.
What moment? I never had a moment like that.
Yeah, me neither.
You have stuff that has occurred to you that you take it to the grave that nobody knows about.
Slipping down the stairs like that is crazy. I've never had
that. Yours might be worse. You might have slipped in the shower.
No.
Never.
No, sir.
Hey, I wouldn't
Never.
expect for you to say it in front of millions of people, but you know who you are. You know who you are.
Anyways, did you go to the Halloween party y'all had? Was it last week?
No, I didn't go. I was watching film.
Okay, but why didn't you actually come?
Yeah.
I was watching film.
Okay, why didn't you actually come?
You had a whole bye week to watch film. Why didn't you come?
Right.
I watched film during the bye week too.
The whole time, every second, every day.
Why didn't none of the DBs actually? BB was there. He came late.
So you're
Hart
telling
was
me
there. Hallett was there, but you weren't there. Who else wasn't there? I feel like a lot of DBs don't be showing up to shit. What's up with y'all?
Saint, the
bro,
last time I
because
came to
DBs
Saint,
they have the same personality, bro.
Saint, the
Every
last
DB's
time
the
I
same.
came, the last Halloween party I came to, rookie year, you leave and Donovan People-Jones in a circle shaking y'all hips. Who wouldn't see that? Like, bro, I could have stayed. I could have stayed at home for that.
What do you mean shaking our
Like,
hips?
bro, you in there looking like Shakira. Like,
No.
I see you with a mask on, shaking your hips. Like, man,
What
I'm
was
out,
that? What
man.
was that wearing? Wait,
I don't know what you was
this
on.
last year?
And then
Oh,
Donovan People-Jones,
shit.
like DPJ.
Them three, huh? Them three, huh?
Bro, DPJ. What took me out was I said it's time to go. DPJ in the middle, he go like this, and like when he started going like this, like he was a robot. I said, "You too big to be doing something like that, boy. Boy, you too big."
Yeah,
and too
you
loose to
came
be
last year. I
moving
remember
like
you
that,
were
bro.
Men in Black, right?
Yeah, Men in Black.
Yeah, you came last. Why did you come this year? Like,
I was watching film.
bro, you can watch.
Bro,
you can put
you
the film down for a few hours.
You're
for some
telling
team
me
bonding.
there's not a time. How long was the party? Am I like a couple hours?
Yeah, bro. He's.
You telling me there's not one time during the whole bye we could watch a couple of hours?
He
film?
could have came, bro.
I know he's
Remember what-
bullshitting. Yeah, he wasn't.
Remember what
film, bro.
remember what I just told you when I said
He's
you
playing
had those
2K.
moments. I don't play the game.
I'm kidding.
I
What do you
watch film
do?
for real?
What do you do?
Like, I
That's
rap.
fun. Rap some right now.
Rap.
Rap right now.
Yeah, you know I rap.
Rap right now.
I've never heard a song.
You never heard a song?
No,
Uh-uh.
play one.
I mean, I don't know if I could play it. Like, it ain't gonna.
You can play
Go
it.
through the mic.
I
Don't go through
promise.
the mic.
Put it
Yeah,
right
it'll
here.
go.
Yeah, put it right here.
All right, good. My dog Hendo a maniac. Mess around and get your lady snatched. You gonna have to go way to the rib shack just to get your baby back. Everything that I ever lost, swear to God, I'm gonna make it back. Went to day blue 80 rats. If you owe me money, ain't gotta pay me back. Sub-Zero neighborhood hero, and you know that. Florida baby, but I'm in Detroit where it get cold at. I just ran up a bag. Where the dough at? My brother Leon, he just called me asking what a $100,000, that's a lie. You can't fold that. In the kitchen, cooking up with Kaya where the stove at. When I fly, it be private. No more being a road up. Sign a deal, not everybody my cousin. I'm like, hold up. My little shit say, T, send me money to get a toll done. Made it out of tally. I feel like I hit a home run. Still free Lamar. He got jammed like an old gun. Who fucking with me? Alicia Keys. I'm like, no one. I can rap for real.
It's not bad.
You made it out of tally, like.
Nah, actually, you know what? I'm a deep dive, I'm going to give y'all something that nobody knows. So, boom. Growing up, with TA growing up, when I was growing up, like, I feel like, and this actually happened to me in Alabama because, like, this was, like, one of the things when I said, dang, bro, I ain't even know sports could be, like, this like, cruel. So, like, growing up with my mom, when she got incarcerated, boom, like my grandparents, they gave me that type of stability. But like my mom, like being incarcerated and just kind of us moving around, going from place to place and not having that type of stability, that's how I kind of look at it. Like God saved me because like when I moved with my grandparents, it gave me that type of stability. And I also was kind of lost because in my head, I'm like, dang, man, like why all this got to happen to me? Like why I got to go to school and I see my kid. I mean, I see my friends with their dads and like y'all, even like kids like y'all, like in my head, like growing up, y'all daddy being at the game or whatever. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, these two light-skinned brothers, they gonna get it today. I swear to God, I'm on that type of time. Let me see one folk come out there. I'm gonna take him right to his daddy. But like, I feel like that's one of the things too that we don't even talk about like in our community. Like, we kind of like judge people, but we don't know like where the trauma came from. And like when I say like made it out of tally, I feel like I hit a home run. I just feel like, from my city, I think the last person to make it was like William Gay, like Ernie Sims, but it's a lot of people who didn't make it out. And even me being in the position that I'm in, when people make it out, like they don't go back. Like even when y'all go back, y'all put on the camp. Like you gotta think about what y'all doing for those kids. Like growing up, I didn't have that type of person to do that for me. So like I feel like it was a home run. And then like what I said, like when sports being so cruel, like in Alabama, bro, I came out of the tunnel and I seen like somebody had made like a picture of my mom mugshot. Dang, bro, like that was just crazy to me. Like I'm like, I ain't even know people could be like that crazy. But it also kind of like built that, you gotta think playing DB, we gotta be like mentally tough. So like I feel like when they say like everybody act the same, you gotta think if you go out there and get beat for a touchdown in the first quarter, perfect example, like a meat, go out there and get beat for a touchdown in the first quarter, you still gotta go out here and finish the game, and you can't give up no more plays. Like 3 bad plays by us is 21 points. 3 bad plays by y'all, it's 4th down. Y'all punting. Like that's kind of how I look at it. You see how I just got so serious and so suspenseful, how I changed the mood? Yeah, I should be an actor.
This nigga.
What can't he do? Like,
oh shit.
Nah, he was really feeling me. He was trying to understand me. He like, dang, bro, like.
No, I was listening to you, like listening to your story.
Nah,
like,
I had you. It's all right.
You didn't have me. I was about to fucking say something, but I didn't want to do it.
Nah, I did have you.
what were you gonna say?
I'm not,
What were you gonna say?
Nothing, bro. I forgot. You know, I'm a little troll sometimes. I was, but you know what?
I'm a troll too.
I'm gonna let you have your little moment. I didn't want.
Trent, what do you like to spend your money on?
Stocks.
What stocks?
Which one?
You know, right now, cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin,
but I don't really understand it like that. So whatever my granddad kind of tap into, I tap into. But that, and then I'm one of those people where like I feel like just being able to like bless my friends, bless my family. Like I know, like my mom, my little sister, just making sure like they straight. But I like me and Saint, we talk about it all the time. Like, bro, I ain't even bought a house yet. You always be like,
but you bought cars. So just what cars do you have?
I mean, you know, I got a Benz.
What else?
I got a G-Wagon, but I didn't buy it.
What else?
Why are you trying to make my life a whole? Like you feel?
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I feel like you're lying to me.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't spend money, but I've seen you in different whips, like a lot.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
when you see me in different whips, how you know those are mine?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
He's asking.
Yeah, I have powerful friends. Those aren't mine.
So those aren't your whips. So you
only bought one car.
That's the Benz.
Yeah, the Benz.
Okay. Because I've seen.
What about all the cars that you pull up in?
I don't pull up in a lot of cars.
Maybach. For the times you go way back.
I don't know whose car that is.
Okay.
So you have powerful friends?
Yeah, I have powerful friends.
Like what areas?
I have powerful friends in politics. I have powerful friends in sports.
Like Trump?
Nah, not Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not Trump.
Like who?
I mean, I have Saint. You know, he's a pretty powerful guy in Detroit. If I need anything, man, you know, I just call Saint.
I haven't got a call from you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I'm saying that's because I didn't need anything.
Okay.
Yeah, if I need anything, I know who to call.
You have powerful friends from TikTok or what?
Nah, I haven't been on TikTok all season actually.
Oh, why not?
Just because I want to lock in, man.
Oh, you weren't locked in last year then?
I think I was locked in, but you know it's one of those things. But you have to grow up.
Got you.
So you feel like you've grown up?
I have grown up. Like even that last game, it's one of those things where like you know how it was. Like remember, I think you might have been like the first person to see me when I was in the doctor's office. They said, "Yeah, you out for the season." And remember, I came in. You was like, "What they said?" I was like, "Bro, they said I'm done." He was like, "No way," and I was like, "I don't feel like my shoulder messed up like that." So just having to sit down and watch y'all play for 2 games and just wanting to be out there, like it's one of those things where I'm like, man, I'll never go back out there and take it for granted. Not saying I took it for granted, but it just hit different when you're like, dang, bro, I can't be out there playing and I want to be out there doing something I love.
Okay, so my brother's I don't know, you still watch TikToks than me?
Every now
Do
and
I still watch TikToks?
My brother's a big TikToker.
Yeah.
He wants to know, are you done with TikTok? Are you going to be coming back? Like the TikTokers want to know.
The TikTokers, I'm coming back.
Okay.
But I'm not coming. I'm not coming back right now though.
You'll be back though.
I'll be back.
Okay, perfect.
I'm coming back.
When's your first post? Like, when's the first post back?
When you make a TikTok with me, I'm coming back. See?
The Lions are big on TikTok. The girlfriends and everything. What do you think about that?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Saint. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Terion cannot dance either. Oh,
no,
my God.
Hey, bro, I can't dance. I can't. That's why, like, you know, I really could have been bigger on TikTok, but I can't dance. So.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok's like 50% dancing. You know, like.
Nah, it is. It definitely is. I don't think that it's that
you
I
should
can't
get some
dance.
dancing classes like DPJ. You know, you've seen he be bad boy can dance.
Brother, I don't want to do what he do.
What do you mean?
Those type of movements right there. That's not. I don't want to be seen. I know. I was at the party. I left after seeing that. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to move like that.
Well, Terion, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. Tell your agent. So, guys, this is the story. We wanted to have him on last year, and then I hit him up. I'm like, hey, you want to hop on? He said, yeah. And then a few hours before the show, he goes, hey, man, my agent said I can't get on. I'm like, what you mean your agent said you can't get on? He goes, yeah. She said, I got to wait till I start making more plays. I'm like, what does your agent have to do with hopping on the show?
Yeah, shout out Nicole Lynn, man. She keep me grounded. And, just one of those things, the checks and balances system. She said I wasn't good enough to be on the St. Brown podcast.
So now you're good enough.
I elevated my level of play. So what?
So now you're good enough.
I don't think I'm good enough, man.
But you're here. You're here. You made it. You're on the show.
But I think I'm traveling in the right direction, man.
Okay, fair enough. See, I think you've been traveling in the right direction.
It's crazy. Remember what you told me? You said once you learn how to juggle, you're going to catch a pick.
You know how to juggle?
Yeah.
And once you get your first one, they just keep coming, huh?
Yeah, they do.
Ooh. Here they go. Here they come. Nah, but for real, appreciate you hopping on, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Good luck. I love you, bro. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, then we got practice tomorrow?
On the practice field.
Yeah, we got good on good.
One-on-ones.
One-on-ones?
I don't know, actually. We'll see.
What's your record against me in one-on-ones?
It's too good.
Training camp. I don't think
you only practice 3 days.
In training camp?
Yeah.
Brother, in training camp, I went like 6 days straight. Remember, you didn't catch a pass. You didn't catch a pass on me. I can literally call them out. I can call out your plays right now.
Practice 3 days.
First day of one-on-ones.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, y'all know we got one-on-ones. I said, I bet. Line up. See 1-4 right there. I said, I'm gonna set the tone. Catch a pick. The our little media team, you know how they is about Saint, man. They say, yeah, man.
It's always the offense. They always
Hey, look, our little media team say, yeah, man, we can't post a clip of you catching a pick on Saint because Saint took you to the ground, and that could be like offense or show some type of pass interference. I said, nah. They say
they told you that?
What? I said, nah, post it, bro.
So you asked them. So you asked them about it.
Nah, I didn't ask him. I told him, I said, post that. I said, y'all want to post everything else? Post it.
They just stay posting defense getting cooked.
Man, what, bro? Bro.
That's how it be, though.
Hey, E in the comments, Sun God is just too good. Sun God does it.
Little do they know, he picked him off like 2 plays ago.
Man, what? Sun God does it again. Hey, bro.
But y'all be wilding, though. Like, one time Alex commented on the post, like,
no.
Like, come on, bro.
But that's real, though.
We're all on the same team, though. Like, just
it's not about all on the same team. This is training camp, but y'all making it seem like y'all over here abusing us in training camp. Like,
chill, bro. It's just social media, bro.
Like, no. You go out. Well, I don't have it now, but back when
I'm just saying though, like y'all.
And then you gotta
think
that's when Saint started his whole new little dance. Like, bro, they used to have me out. Saint catch a slant.
What new little dance?
Saint catch a slant. He get up. All you see is this right here.
Bro, I wasn't even doing that in camp, bro.
What?
This dude is lying, bro.
Nah, no cap though. I think that people want to know that because I reckon me and Saint 1-on-1. I think, man, I'm probably like 6-4 to be honest.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh,
if we're doing 1-on-1s, I don't know.
No, you definitely know we're doing 1-on-1s tomorrow. Yeah.
And I don't know if Yeah. Let me just stop.
But you gonna run tomorrow?
I don't know.
You gonna switch it up? Do you think about that before you line up?
Nah, I only run like 3 routes, really. I don't know if you noticed.
Nah, I do notice.
Yeah.
Like, if you line up tomorrow, I'm just gonna jump outside. I wish you would run that fade.
I'm only running 3 routes.
Yeah, you get up there. You want to run a fade? You want to run a diamond release slant, or you want to? And it's the thing about Saint. Saint's so try hard. If he run one route and the route gets strapped, I don't know why he lines up and goes to get somebody else and think he's gonna run the same route. Like, it's like
I just did it last week and it worked.
Bro, it did work. Like he'll run the route, it won't go through. He'll line up, run the same route, then he'll look at JG like he in a movie or something. Like, yeah, that's the timing right there. Like, that's what I need.
Like in the movie. Yeah. That's the one right there.
Yeah, that's the one right there. Yeah, throw it just like that. Like throw it just like that.
Like, when you get an assist in basketball, you walk back, you just throw it up. Like,
yeah.
That is true though. But nah, I appreciate y'all boy having me, man.
Yeah, appreciate it, bro. Well, guys, that's it for this week's episode of the St. Brown Podcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in each and every week. We couldn't do without you guys' support. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next week with another banger. Hopefully we'll get another great guest. Terion was amazing. But yeah, thank you guys. Peace out.